Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for March 9th through the 15th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull an angel card for you guys from this oracle deck here, get you guys a nice little angel message, spirit message. Now, we've got a pretty hefty full moon coming in on the 9th, Monday. Okay, where a lot of people are going to be having a lot of endings followed by new beginnings, a lot of clearing energy. So we're going to see how that might be affecting you all. And we're wrapping up Mercury retrograde this week. So we're going to see how the energies are affecting our darling Sagittarius friends. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, dears. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alrighty, my dear. So we have Five of Earth. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Sagittarius. This doesn't surprise me. I kind of feel like this gave us a little bit of clarity on what area you all may be releasing in or having a new beginning coming in this full moon energy. Because I did say this full moon is going to be a time about ending and starting something new, ending one thing, starting something new. And even though we're ending Mercury retrograde is a time where we kind of revisit things or we rework plans, revise ideas. So I feel some of you may have been considering either retiring or doing some kind of career change or launching some kind of business, or you were wanting to start looking for a different job. You were wanting to change your dynamic around how money was coming in or how you were earning a living, or how you were preparing for your future. And you had some plan, but you had placed it further off. You had told yourself maybe you were going to wait 6 months or you were going to wait a year. I feel whatever the energies are that things are shifting or changing, it's becoming sped up. It's happening a lot more quickly. And I can't remember who else had this energy in the previous week. It may have been an air sign. It may have been Gemini. I can't recall exactly. But if you have that in your moon or in your rising, then that would be like a double whammy for you or a confirmation for you that this is the energy that you're going to be picking up on. But Five of Earth is going to be very much an energy about, going out into the unknown. And sometimes it can signify that we have fears around money, or we're concerned how this path is going to affect us financially. So I feel like the message that's coming in for you, Sagittarius, is things are being sped up for your good and for your benefit, even though it might feel very uncertain moving forward. I feel like what you're being told is that you shouldn't focus so much on burning the candle at both ends. Like maybe you're thinking, well, let me do a side hustle, let me do something on the side, or let me try to bring in more business. And you can do those things. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But I feel like the message that's coming in for you guys in the beginning of the week is, more importantly than doing this, take a moment and look at the ways in which you can cut down on some costs. Okay, I feel for some of you Sagittarius, money was really pouring in, and it might feel like it's slowed down a bit, and you might be feeling like, okay, well, maybe this whale is dried up and I got to go in a different direction. And Spirit is saying, take a moment and check your accounts, especially if you have like PayPal or Google Pay or Apple Pay. You might have subscriptions that are being taken out here and there that you don't even realize for things you don't even use anymore. Makeup subscriptions, video subscriptions, app subscriptions. I would go through bank statements or bank records and see, is there any reoccurring payment that's just getting taken out of my account? And I feel some of you are going to be surprised at how much it's adding up, right? And not just that, not just reoccurring payments, but other ways in which maybe you can cut some costs or save a little bit more. I feel like some of you are finding these little cracks that money was just kind of flying out of that you weren't even realizing when things were coming in more quickly. And so Spirit is saying this is going to make the load lighter on you as well. Five of Earth is a card where we kind of feel kind of worried, but I have to say something honest to you, Sagittarius. I feel this very strongly. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be overly optimistic. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to cheer anybody up or making anybody feel better. This is genuinely, honestly, what I'm feeling for you all around the situation in my intuition. And I've seen it to be true in personal experience and in, reading for clients over the years. Five of Earth tells me you guys are going in a new direction in terms of how you're making a living or how you're preparing for your retirement. And I feel like there's a big blessing coming ahead. There's a big breakthrough coming ahead. And one of the messages of Five of Earth is in that uncertain time, when we're not in a position where we can fund an entourage, when we're not in a position where we can go around, making it rain on people, we learn who our real friends are. And we begin to call in soul family. We begin to find our tribe. I sometimes call this the Wizard of Oz card. You guys have heard me say this. So I feel, and again, I'm not saying it to be optimistic, but I feel like this Five of Earth period is happening for you guys because there is a really big blessing coming. There is a really big financial breakthrough coming. And Spirit wants to clear out of your life anyone who is not meant to take part or benefit from your success. Okay? And for some of you, this will include family. Right? And you might say, well, that kind of sucks because my whole motivation to do this is family. But there could be something energetic there. There could be something karmic there. There could be something that you don't understand right now in the physical realm, that they are not meant to partake in your blessing. They are not meant to partake in your financial success. So the clearing for some of you is going to be around, and maybe you're not associating with the same people. Maybe you're more on a budget. You're not going out, you're not partying, or you're not, being so, elaborate with your pastimes. And so there's going to be people that are going to be falling away. Okay, but this is you're going into a higher level. You're going into an ascension through this process. Your next card here, Sagittarius, is Three of Fire. So collaboration. Three of Fire for me often is also a card that is like the point of no return. Something has been seen, something has been realized. You can't unsee it. You can't go back. Some of you are finding it more and more difficult to hold on to an existing job. Okay, or an existing field. Like I said, you were telling yourselves, oh, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And Three of Fire, something might be happening on the side where something is picking up, like, some energy is moving forward. And once you're having a taste of that movement, or once you're having a taste of that success, it's becoming so hard to put up with the regular status quo. Three of Fire could indicate mental expansion, right? Like you're just having these epiphanies and you can't go back to the old way of thinking. It can also be collaborations, collaborating with others, coming in with creative projects. But it's the point of no return. You're putting something out there that can't be taken back. I feel for some of you, this is involving some kind of a declaration. You're coming out of hiding in some way. If you are, coming out to friends and family about your new beliefs or your goals, or what it is you intend to do in the future as you're reworking your plan, or if this is more so, launching yourself publicly in like social media. Maybe you've had a business and you're beginning to launch some kind of social media campaign, or maybe you're going on your social media and you're introducing yourself as, well, this is who I am and this is what I do now, right? So it's kind of like it's the merchant taking the goods to market, right? Once the goods are on the ship and they've sailed off, you can't call them back. It's the point of no return. They're going to go and you're going to see what worked and you're going to see what didn't work, right? Some of you have been waiting until after Mercury retrograde to launch something, right? And you're just chomping at the bit. And as you're coming into midweek, you're beginning to finalize those preparations. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Nine of Water. So this is success. This is your wish coming true. If you are launching something, or you're going for an interview, or you're beginning something in terms of a side income or additional income or a collaboration, or I feel some of you are submitting to be selected for some process. I don't know if you're going on auditions. I don't know if you're going like auditioning for like a reality show, or for like a part in a film, or if you're submitting your work to be published. I feel like I'm getting an image of somebody throwing a hat in a ring. Like you're throwing yourself in with the competition. And so I feel with this Nine of Water is you're receiving good news by the end of the week. You're being called back. You're being called back for a second interview, or you're being called back for um a screen test, or whatever it might be. I've never done acting. I don't know what the process is, but you're getting called back for the next phase or the next stage of the selection process. Some of you are flat out being offered something, or receiving some check or payment, or profit of some kind. Now, Nine of Water is like your wish is coming true, but I have to say this with this card because I see it happen a lot. And it's confirming the first message I got for you guys. Remember how I said I felt like these changes and these shifts were happening because Spirit is removing from your life people who are not meant to benefit from your success? I feel these people are going to be removed in waves, because one of the things I see with Nine of Water or Nine of Cups is when you do come into that success, sometimes there are people who make you feel guilty for it, or they make you feel like, you're earning all this money for nothing, or, you're being overly compensated for what you do, or you're so selfish and you're forgetting all the little people, you're forgetting where you came from, and, like you're being all greedy and you're keeping everything to yourself. And this is negative energy, right? This is not energy that Spirit wants you to listen to, or to allow, or to align yourself with. Sometimes you can be seen as, oh, well, you're being selfish. Now, you can take a moment and you can meditate and you can ask yourself, am I truly being selfish in a negative way? Am I being selfish in a self-preservational way, like in a way where it's wise for me to be selfish? Is there a way that I can be more generous, or are there other ways that I can be helpful? So you can maybe meditate on this. But overall, when I see Nine of Water, I feel like a big message here is that your wish is coming true, success is coming in, abundance is coming in, and you're being asked not to allow this to like rain on your parade, not to allow other people to rain on your parade. I feel like some of you also are delaying like moving in with somebody, or you're delaying getting engaged or getting married to someone, or maybe buying property with a person, because as the success is coming in, you might be seeing certain things about this person where you're like, are they really in this for the right reason? So I do feel some of you you're not breaking up with the person, but I feel like you're pumping the brakes a little bit, and you're just like saying, let this person prove themselves for a little while longer before I go getting, tied in with them in business or home or relationship or whatever it may be. We're going to go ahead and see what your angel card is for the week, my dears. And again, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. If you would like a private reading, you can click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Okay, my dear Sagittarius darlings, you have God of the Underworld. Oh, something which no longer serves you is about to end. So we talked about that, about how this full moon energy was going to be about, ending things, or things being removed from your path, right? And so some of you, if you're doubting that this could affect you, this is coming in as confirmation. Now, I feel for some of you, it is going to be, maybe people that you are motivated to help. Like I said, if it's not family, a relationship, whatever it might be, you had it in your mind that you are going to turn things around for yourself financially, or you were going to be successful, and you were going to swoop in and save the day for somebody. And Spirit's saying, no, my dear, this is not your obligation. This is not your cross to bear. Okay, this is not a burden for you to take on the shoulder. Sometimes what happens when this happens is either this person has a massive karmic debt to you, and in ways in which like they have failed you, or they've taken much from you but not given back, and spirit is putting a stop to that and saying nope, like, you know, they've got to start earning back the karma. Sometimes it's because this person needs to learn to take care of themselves and to stop playing victim. Okay. And that might be a hard thing for you to hear. You might be like, well, I don't want to think of this person as a victim, this, you know, or these people as a victim. Like, I know what it's like to struggle. I want to be there for them. But Sagittarius, I'm just going to say this very honestly to you. There's a fine line between being loving and caring for others and being an enabler. And so some truth may be brought to you this week where you're realizing, you know what, when I try to help this person, it's just making it more convenient for them not to fight, or it's making it more convenient for them not to get out of the rut that they might be in, right? And so there may be some enabling here, right? That doesn't mean it's not being said against you in a negative way, right? There's a fine line. And the truth of it is, if you're an enabler, if you are somebody that you're someone who enables, you were conditioned to enable. You were taught that, right? You were taught that. So you know, now it's time for you to unprogram that, to release that, conditioning. Okay, my dears, watch your moon, sun, and rising sign video. If you're looking for more like love type stuff or romance stuff, I keep those videos separate on my channel, but you can click on the link in the description and watch those if you would like, for the love and romance for March. Angel messages for March are going to be up in the next few days. Guys, I had to move. I had internet issues. I had to go to San Diego because I'm planning like a workshop that I want to put on for everybody. So I'm really behind on the posting. I promise I will get caught up in the regular schedule soon. But in the meantime, also be sure to follow the message of the day, the card of the day, on Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight. And I'm going to be posting a full moon release, like bath tutorial DIY kind of thing, in the community tab of this video, of this channel, because I know a lot of people are wanting to do full moon baths, or if you can't take a bath, the video also has a portion that shows how you can do like a little scrub, make it a scrub. And I'm going to be posting that in the community tab because I know it might be difficult for some people to find the video. I post so many videos, it might be really hard to go through and find it. So I will find it and put it in the community tab, so keep an eye out for that as well. If you want to do a little full moon release, little full moon cleansing for yourselves this week, my dears. And again, it doesn't have to be the night of the full moon. You can do it 3 nights before, 3 nights after. All right, my dears, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and wishing you a fabulous week.